Yeah, Amy. Yeah, your brother's fine. He's fine. I'm not gonna do it if we have to buy the corn. Yeah. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Alright, I'll meet you at 3. Yeah. Yeah, John. Oh, the Trainwreck review. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm coming. Okay, bye. Okay.
Hey everyone, I'm John.
And I'm Ethan.
And we're here to talk about the 2015 romantic comedy Trainwreck.
Yeah.
So this movie stars Amy Schumer and Bill Hader, and Amy Schumer plays a girl who works writing for a magazine, and she doesn't really do relationships well. She can't keep a boyfriend for a long time.
Yeah.
And then she has to write an article about Bill Hader, and she really likes him more than usual, and they start going out, and now we have a funny romantic movie taking off. So Ethan, what were your expectations going in?
Well, going into Trainwreck, I didn't know what to expect. I really like Bill Hader from his work in SNL.
Big
He was
fan.
recently in Inside Out, which was hilarious. I know Amy Schumer does a lot of funny stuff. She has a show on Comedy Central, which I've seen bits and pieces, and it really made me laugh, so I was looking forward to her performance. I don't know, what about you, John?
I had kind of mixed expectations. It looked funny from the trailers. I'm a big fan of Bill Hader from Saturday Night Live and Inside Out and everything else I've seen him in. Amy Schumer, I think, can be pretty funny sometimes, but I have sort of, some of her things I don't like as much. Sometimes her
I'm with
style.
you there.
I had pretty good expectations going in. I'm a big fan of Bill Hader from Saturday Night Live and everything else he's been in, and I really like Amy Schumer from the things I've seen her in, although I don't really... Sometimes some of her style of comedy isn't really the best for me.
Yeah, I feel you there. A lot of it doesn't hit for me.
So one of the best things about this movie is for the first half, I think it's really well constructed because it's hilarious, but it also has scenes that advance the romantic sort of storyline really well.
Yeah, it sort of just like develops their character for the rest of the movie while also giving a pretty humorous performance as well. Which is another thing that everyone in the movie gave solid performances, which, it's always nice to see good acting in a comedy.
Yeah, I think Bill Hader and Amy Schumer had a really solid chemistry together, really believable.
Yeah, the romance worked.
Yeah. And John Cena and LeBron James have roles in this movie, and it's not cameos, they are characters in this movie, and it's hilarious.
I don't know why they're here, but you'll be glad that they are, because they are very funny individuals.
In my opinion, they're the best parts of this movie.
Unfortunately, they're one of the best parts of the movie.
I think they're the best parts of this movie.
Which is really bad.
Now, although I really did find this movie very funny for the first half, the comedy is pretty uneven.
Yeah, like you're saying, in the first half, or the first half, right?
Yeah, the first half.
Yeah, the first half you said was, very enjoyable. Whereas the second half, for the most part, has a sudden shift in tone to where it's completely a drama, and more so a family drama, devoid of all romantic comedy. So, what?
Yeah, the second half pretty much abandons the comedy aspect and just focuses on romance and drama. And, I mean, the romance story is solid.
Yeah,
it works. But at the end of the day, it's pretty cliched and it's nothing special. And it felt kind of pointless to be focused so much for the second half of this movie on this just kind of standard romance story, and instead abandoning all the great comedic moments from the first half.
Right, you had so many elements that worked in the first half of the movie that they didn't bring over to the second half, which is just a really poor decision on their part.
Yeah, this movie is way too long at 2 hours and 9 minutes. Could have easily been like an hour 45.
Right, compressed into hour 45, that would have made it just a lot better, really. You could focus more. And speaking of focus, I actually found myself really bored throughout the film, which, this is partially. I was just really bored. There just wasn't a lot going on at times. So that's just me. Whatever.
So Ethan, all things considered, what is your score for Trainwreck?
Well, I don't know how I feel about Trainwreck. I thought it was boring, cliche. I don't know. It's to say the most. I really didn't like it that much, but I can't say it didn't make me laugh. And in this romantic comedy, romance. I believe the romance comedy. It made me laugh. It did its job. So I'm gonna give Trainwreck a 2.3 out of 5 stars.
All right. Well, I have pretty mixed feelings about this movie. I thought that the first half had a lot of really funny moments. I thought the first half was honestly great. I thought, wow, this is looking up to be a great movie. And then the second half just abandoned all of that. Really just focused on the romance too much. So, I wish I could say I liked it more, but all in all, I'm going to give it 3.3 out of 5 stars.
I do have to say that I thought the very end of the movie was pretty sweet and touching, so it was nice.
Alright everyone, so have you seen Trainwreck? Let us know in the comments below what you thought of it. Also, give us feedback on our review. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let us know that as well. And you can buy merchandise and look as good as these guys at cafepress.com/Stubmasters. And you can follow us on Twitter at Stubmasters. Alright, so for Stubmaster Reviews, I'm John.
I'm Ethan.
Have a great day.